Democrats are using a data scientist's secret sauce to flip Texas blue. For provincial campaign, it is not enough to pull together an army of bright eyes. 20 caffeinated canvassers. You're got to tell them which doors to knock on. In Texas, the Democratic Party is spe- spe- spearheading a data ex- experiment that, if it worked, could turn an emerging battleground states electoral outlook indigo by doing just that. In other states, parties rely on imperfect national data sets to determine who might become a Democratic voter, a critical function that optimizes the variable time volunteers and the coordinators spend convincing with voters to show up to the polls. But for a state like Texas, and normal models don't work very well, and in true Texas fashion, the Lone Star State is going its own way. Texas Democratic Party targeting Director Hudson Cavanaugh told TechCrunch that his small team of strategists will leverage a new home-brewed machine learning model to mobilize the new voters the party views a mission critical. We are working on registering literally millions of voters across the state, Kavanaugh said. Lauren Perry, the state party's data and analytics director, began bringing together resources for a better way of targeting voters in 2018. Kavanaugh first bought into the mix fresh out of our New York startup early last fall to build it out, and by primary session, the pair had their own proprietary model ready to go. Known as the Texas model, the data science project brings insights on the state's unique voter makeup with a machine learning algorithm that can run as it goes. The model helps coordinators determine a given person's likely partnership, a critical piece of knowledge for allocating campaign resources. Powered by open source Python packages developed as Google and our other machine learning hubs, the project eschews the normal path for state parties, which generally hire expensive outside data farms that come up with cookie-cutter models trained on national datasets. It's kind of a data scientist's dream, Kavanaugh told TechCrunch. We build models and they are immediately tested in fields all across the state. According to Kavanaugh, normal partnership models aren't flexible and can be retrained to keep up with changes to state voter files and new data collected by campaign works. Instead, we are using Texas to predict Texas, Kavanaugh told TechCrunch, and we are already outperforming any of the national models. From a voter registration standpoint, a few things make Texas unique. Most likely more if you ask a Texan. For one, the state holds an open primary, meaning that Texas voters can cast their vote in either party's primary, but not both. The fact coupled with a massive influx of people moving into the state presents a logistical challenge for the Texas Democratic Party as it tracks potential voters. Now in action, the Texas model has already flagged to 600 six no 600,000 additional potential Democratic voters. People the traditional off-the-shelf model missed. Party representative bill that somewhere between two-thirds and three-quarters of the 600,000 are likely Democrats. Many of them in New Texas residents, young voters, and people of color. A new model fits hand in glove with the Texas Democratic newly announced initiative to register 2.6 million new voters. We think it's going to be the X factor turning Texas blue. Abuhi Rahman, communications director for the Texas Democrats, told TechCrunch. According to Hudson, the state's campaign stakeholders are also on board, proud to have a uniquely Texan secret weapon in the quest for war broad Texas. Hudson Dave Shawn see tremendous degree of engagement with that tool in Texas. The Republican electoral base, which skews older and whiter, has not blossomed along with the state's population numbers. For Democrats, that presents a uniquely Texas-sized opportunity and one not far out of reach. In 2018, Senator Ted Cruz narrowly survived a Democratic challenge from Beto O'Rourke, hanging on by a remarkable 215,000 votes. Once blood red, the state's shifting demographics make Texas a glittering prize for Democrats eager to see their state run blue. For a scrappy machine learning experiment seeking to shift the Lone Star State's political fortunes, the proof will be in the pudding later in 2020.